Today we'll be making some sourdough bread. This is the simplest way with no waste and no specialised equipment. All you will need is some kind of mixing bowl, your sourdough starter. You can watch my how to make a sourdough starter if you need some help with that. You can see this one's active by the little bubbles on the surface. And you'll also need some flour. I'm using whole wheat, but you can use another type if you like. I'm going to make a small loaf, so to do that take approximately 3 ladles of the starter and 3 small scoops or 3 small handfuls of flour and mix it up. Keep mixing until it starts to clump together, and then we can start kneading it. Lightly coat a work surface and your hands with flour and start working the dough. It'll be quite sticky to start with, so you need to keep adding flour to the surface and your hands just so it doesn't stick everywhere. If you haven't kneaded something before and you like a simple technique, you can just press the dough down, spreading it and stretching it forward, fold it back on itself, turn it 90 degrees and then repeat. You want to knead the dough for around 3 minutes. And you'll want the dough to hold together well, but not be too dry, so try not to add too much flour. You want it to become nice and light and stretchy. So after 3 minutes, when it's still slightly sticky, but it doesn't fully stick to your hands, it's ready. If it's too sticky, knead it more and add slightly more flour, and if it's too dry, just add a bit more water. So once you're happy with the texture and consistency, you can shape it. I'm roughly shaping it into a ball. I'm just folding the edges under itself just to create a tighter surface. And I'm going to push it down slightly just to create the shape that I'd like. And then you can put it on some slightly floured parchment paper. You can reuse this paper to reduce waste. Cover it and then leave it for around 2 hours. So after a couple of hours, make a few slits in the dough with a sharp knife, whatever pattern you like, and then it's ready to go into an oven. Leave it to rest for around 1 hour before eating, and then that's it. Enjoy the bread. Check the description below for some more information on sourdough and some other helpful tips. Hope this helps. Cheers!